Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So you guys know we're going to be doing a voiceover this week because during the week I'm really just trying to get ready for work and just stay focused. I don't have time to bullshit because if I start bullshitting, it's going to take a while for me to record. It usually takes about 2 to 3 hours if I start talking to y'all, so I'd rather not. I'm already running late as it is, but we're going to start out with the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer. Y'all know this is my favorite. We're just going to apply a nice little base of that, and then we're going to be using the Nubian Royal palette by, who is that by? Juvia's Place. I really do like their palette. At first I wasn't feeling this look, but then I'm like, it's kind of cute. So I'm starting out with that deep purple, and we're just putting that all into the crease. I kind of like to use like these little tapered brushes. I think that's what you would call it, like a taper brush, whenever I do my crease. I am not like a huge person on my crease has to be perfect and it has to be cut evenly or anything like that. I just kind of do what I can. Okay, so now that I have that purple built up to the way that I wanted it to, you guys saw me kind of dip back into the purple a lot until I could get it to my satisfaction. Feel free to do that. That's how I get my colors to be super pigmented. So I am now going in, this is the same palette, I'm super proud of myself. I'm going in with like that lighter shade purple pinkish color, and I'm just outlining right above the purple, so it's a nice little transition. I do this second because I feel like if you do it first, it kind of takes away from it. With this way, you can kind of buff that out a little bit to give it a nice little transition. If you look at my eye on the left versus my eye on the right, it looks completely different. As you guys can see, the one that I am buffing out right now, it just looks so much better as far as like transition wise versus the one on the right. It just kind of looks not finished. Okay, so now I'm going in with the easy way of cutting my crease, y'all. I just use like a little fluffy brush and literally just kind of pat and drag that primer out. I'm still using the same primer, the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer, on my lid, and I'm just patting and dragging it out. I know some people like clean up the crease before they apply the white, but as you guys can see, the white is still shining through. I really don't have a problem with it, but that's just me personally. Like, I'm just, any way I can cut corners to get the look that I want, I will do. Okay, so because I do have cut creases and not full cut creases, which means that I don't really take them all the way out to the edge, I'm going to use that purple just to kind of blend out my edges, as you guys see me do. It wasn't too much, it's real quick. Now I'm going to end with this pink, again, the same palette, the one we just buffed out our color, our purple with. I'm going to go in with the pink and just kind of apply that right on top of the purple, just kind of like where that line of separation is. I don't know how to explain it. But you just kind of want to mesh the colors together. So this look was legit super simple, super easy. It's not complicated at all. Now I'm just taking like that light purple, almost kind of offish purple, almost white type of color, and I am just going to blend that into the lid. It's going to take up most of the lid, so I'm not really worried about it. If you guys can see, I am brushing this directly onto that pink color. This is the best way to get a nice little soft blend, is just by pushing it onto the previous color. Not really hard, but just very lightly. It would allow the darker color to kind of seep through, especially if you're using lighter colors. So because I didn't know if you guys were going to be able to see this or not, I wanted to show you on the other eye as well. I am just like lightly touching the pink color, and as you guys can see, it is starting to fade, but then it's also creating a nice little gradient effect. So just in case you guys couldn't see it when I was doing my left eye, I wanted you guys to be able to see it here. Okay, so now I'm going in with this little jumbo pencil. It's from LA Colors, and I can't remember which shade it in. It's in, like, when I tell y'all I got this so long ago, I got it so long ago. I think I got it from like Family Dollar. I need to go back up there to see if they have any other colors, because I absolutely love this pencil. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna get on Amazon tonight and see if they have any colors. Like, it's super pigmented. I just love it, and I'm kind of like taking it a little bit below my waterline as well. I know you guys are probably asking, why did I do this first? And that's because my eyes water. They water so bad, like I have watery eyes. So I would rather do it here instead of doing it later. Now I'm going in with my favorite liner currently. It is the One Size liner. It's just super easy to maneuver, super easy to use. And it's just, you know, it gives off a lot. Like, sometimes you have to build them up. the liners, but with this one you don't. So I'm just going in and I'm drawing a thin line. You guys know I don't over exaggerate my lines anymore. I should probably do a wing liner here soon. I'll try to do one of those and get that posted up on the channel. And just like that, we are done with the eyeshadow. I told y'all this is going to be super easy, super simple, because your girl be in a rush in the mornings. It did not take a lot. So now I'm going in with my e.l.f. primer. This is the poreless primer, and you guys know I use this in every single video. And I'm just going to blend this into my skin. I feel like it just helps. It just helps to minimize those pores. Okay, so now I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match. I actually got this at the neighborhood Walmart. It was on sale for $4. And for $4, I'm willing to try some things, okay? So I'm going in with this. When I first put it on, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm actually working off of the back of my hand. So I poured it on the back of my hand, and now I'm just applying it to my face. But I'm telling you, I was like, I don't know. But then as I got to blending it out, and at the end, I was like, okay, this may work. It may work, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I felt like it had like a really red undertone, although it said it was a warm. I probably should have got neutral. I'm gonna go back and see if they have neutral on sale. Anything that's on clearance, I'm willing to try it once again. So I'm gonna go back to Walmart and see if they have it. But I'm just blending this out with a sponge, just getting all in there. And because I did the blue kind of like further down under my lid, I really don't have to take the foundation and the concealer up way too much. Now I'm going in with my Ari Jane Beauty lashes. This is in this style Scarlet 2.0. My lash line does drop January 23rd. That is this Saturday. I'm super excited. I'm happy for you guys to see what I've been working on. But yeah, these are the Scarlet 2.0s. These are probably one of my favorites. Like, I love all of the lashes. I got 5 different styles. I like all of them, but Scarlet has to be my fave. Okay, so now I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer. This is in the shade Deep Chestnut. If you are not new here, you guys know what I do. I just put it on and blend it out, but not before I apply my, what is that? The Black Radiance Espresso Foundation, just the contour. So I'm going to put that on next, but while I'm blending out the contour, I kind of let my concealer sit for a little bit. You guys know, if you've been here, you've been here. Here is the contour portion. I'm putting on the contour, and then I'm letting that concealer sit while I blend out my contour. I was so surprised by this foundation. Like, oh my goodness, it came out really, really good. It even lasted a long time. I haven't had to do like too many touch-ups during the day. I actually like the foundation. I've never used the L'Oreal Paris before. I've only used the Maybelline. But L'Oreal Paris is pretty good. The Fit Me is not the Fit Me. What is this, y'all? L'Oreal Paris True Match. There you go. Fit Me True Match, one and the same. Whatever. Okay, so now I'm using my brush, and I'm just going to blend out all of that concealer, kind of focusing right over there on that nose too, just to make sure there's no harsh demarcation lines. But like, I'm really feeling this foundation. Like, the way it blended out, I think it did pretty good, and it's holding the concealer really, really well. Like, alright, so now I'm going in with my Black Radiance Banana Setting Powder. You guys know I set my face first. That is very, very important. Set your face first, and then go in with your setting powder to bake. If you guys need tips on setting, I've done that in like the past couple videos. I don't feel like I need to keep doing it, but we're going to go ahead and bake our face with this banana setting powder. You guys know this is my favorite. I've tried other ones, and it just does not work the same. So some things I'm just not going to change. I'm just never going to give up. And Fenty Beauty is one of them. This is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy. And I'm just applying this to the highest part of my cheekbones and just blending out, just to make it seem like I have like a slimmer face, and it's kind of bringing those cheekbones up. I personally like to bronze anywhere that I have applied my contour. It just kind of diffuses it just a smidget. So I like to go in and just bronze up my forehead, my jawline, whatever. And I also use bronzer only on my nose. I don't use that deep shade to contour my nose, only the bronzer. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever really done color on my lips in like years, so I am trying it. I'm using like this purple, y'all. I don't know where I was going with this, but I was so scared, and then the more it came out purple, the more I was like, this ain't gonna work for the kid. Okay, so to deepen that up just a little bit, not too much, I am lightly putting some black liner on that. Again, just lightly tapping it, just so I don't take away from the purple, but I do add a little bit of dimension. Okay, so now I'm going in with this Maybelline lipstick. This is in the shade 682. I also got this on sale at Wale World. It was only $3. Normally these run you about $6 or $7, if not more. I think 6 or 7 is like the price range for them, and they're pretty good. This is where I use that Nude Embrace and Nude Lust for all of my nude looks. I really do like them. They're very satin and matte. They go on very smooth. It locks in that moisture for you. It's like, okay, so my lips were just completely different than anything I've ever done, so it did kind of catch me off guard. I was like, it's not bad, but it's just a little scary to see myself like that. Boy, I was just trying everything that day. I got this lip gloss on sale at Elf. It's only $3 at Walmart. This is the sparkling rose color. It is a little bit more pink, pinker than the, what is that, the pink Cosmo. But it did do the job, because I was like, I just wanted a little bit of wetness just to kind of bring, you know, some thick fullness to my lips, because I'm so used to them being juicy. So I needed that this go round. And I'm going back in and I'm just using a pencil just to deepen this back up. I'm switching between that black and that like magenta color, and this is just to add a little bit of definition to the lips. Oh my goodness, we are almost done. So I'm just adding a little bit of blush, like very, very little, because I feel like the eyes and the lips are very like overpowering. Like they're a lot. So I don't want to do too much on the blush end. So I'm just lightly tapping that, and I did use my OPV palette, the blush palette, in order to do this. I am now also just kind of diffusing it just a little bit in case it was too much. Alright, so y'all know exactly what time it is when we get to this part right here. We are basically donezo. So now I'm just wiping off that excess powder, just patting it into the skin and wiping up, you know, just, you know, getting it all off of my face. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to set this with my Maybelline Lasting Fix. Just going to spray that all over my face. And you guys know I'm going to blot it out with a sponge just to make sure none of those wet spots dry on my face. Alright, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and give me a like. I love you guys so much, and bye-bye.